Well, hello, and it's time for us to complete our Thanksgiving craft. So you can see I've made you a flower pot of sunflowers. You can use that to decorate on your Thanksgiving table or put it on the counter for your guests to enjoy. If you're going to somebody else's house, you can bring it as a little gift. You can see that that flower pot of flowers stands up absolutely wonderfully. So it's a beautiful little craft for you to complete, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, I think we're ready to begin putting things together. So in this craft, you will need your flower pot base with the little flap, and you will need the flower insert and this extra sunflower. So what I want you to do is color everything. If you want to do anything here on the back of the flower pot, go ahead and do that. If you want to put a little face on the pumpkin, that's wonderful too. And do your writing activity. So while you do that, coloring and decorating and writing activity, I am going to cut it out and show you what that will look like. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I'm done cutting, so I just wanted to show you what you would have. Your flower pot, the flap, and then the extra sunflower that we're going to glue on here in a moment. Okay, so there's my insert. So why don't you go and cut everything, and then we will put our flower pot together. Okay, let's begin with the flower pot. So basically what we're going to do is fold on all of these perforated lines. So let's just start on one end and work our way through it. So you know the drill. You've been crafting with me all year now. Pick it up, pinch it in 2 spots, and fold it. So we'll do that with all of the creases. There we go. Pinch it in 2 spots. It's probably easiest if you lie it down then and do your crease. There's 2. So you must be getting excited for Thanksgiving. It's such a wonderful time of the year with family and friends. You can put this out as one of the Thanksgiving decorations, and people are just going to be so impressed with you. So here we go. I've got all my creases done now, okay? So that's our flower pot base. So you can see, I'll just maneuver it a bit, and this is going to get glued inside there. But before I glue it, I'm going to put my flap down on it, okay? So with that, what I'm going to do is put the glue on here. So I'm going to just run the glue on the front here of my flower pot. And then I will just put that in place here. So I want it to hang over, you can see on either end, right? And lift it up a bit so that pumpkin doesn't get completely covered, okay? So when you've got that in place, then you can put some glue on the tab. And it doesn't matter if you roll it at this point. Get that together nicely. There we go. Starting to look like a flower pot. You can see it sits perfectly, and that's what the front is going to look like, okay? So there's my flower pot. Well, why don't I let you get that done, and then come on back and I'll show you how to glue this sunflower into position here on the front of that insert. Okay, so what I want to do is glue this in place. I want the bottom part of my sunflower to be hanging over that perforated line. but I don't want that part to be glued down. So I think what's easiest is if I put the glue here in the white portion of the insert, and then I can let that hang down slightly. I don't want to cover the words either. Okay, and I know it's only glued to there, and then I can go back here and just put some glue on the top of all of those petals, okay, so that that's nice and secure. And the reason I don't want to glue that all the way there is because I want to slide that inside my flower pot. So that slides in and out of the way, and that's how those flowers stay up. And I can set that down again. You can see it stands up beautifully, okay? Love my flower pot of sunflowers. So I always tell people after a day or two, if these start to wilt a bit and lean too far forward, with your hand, just give them a little bit of a curve backwards, okay? So have a great, wonderful, happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you soon.